Top 10 wide receivers entering the 2025 season. Let's start the list with an honorable mention. We have Scary Terry McLaurin. All he does is produce with below average QB play, and he finally got an elite quarterback last year, and you see what he did. But at number 10, I think we have one of the breakout stars in the NFL. We have Drake London. I mean, just a pure ball winner. At number 9, we have Mike Evans. This man had the second highest PFF grade out of any wide receiver in the NFL last year and had another 1,000-yard season. At number 8, we have Tyreek Hill. While I do think he's on the decline, at the end of the day, all he does is produce elite seasons, and he's still one of the best deep threats in the NFL. At number 7 and number 6, we're going to have the nerd community's GOATs. So we have Nico Collins, again, at number 7. He had the second highest PFF grade. He had the third highest yards per route run. Nico Collins is here. At number 6, I think we have the most underrated receiver in the league, and that's Puka Nacua. He was number 1 in PFF grade, number 1 in yards per route run. Puka Nacua is elite. Now, let's enter the top 5 with Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think he's the second best power slot receiver in the NFL. All he does is produce year after year. At number 4, I think we have the number 1 power slot receiver in the NFL. We have CeeDee Lamb. While for CeeDee Lamb, I think this is actually considered a down year for him, but with Dak come back next year, I think he'll be elite again. At number 3, we have A.J. Brown. I think he's the closest we've seen to Terrell Owens since Terrell Owens. All he does is beat man coverage. He has the highest PFF grade in beating single coverage, man-to-man coverage over the last 3 years. At number 2, we have Ja'Marr Chase. I think Ja'Marr Chase could be everyone's number 1 wide receiver. He's a triple crown winner. He's the most explosive wide receiver we've damn near ever seen after the catch in the NFL. But at the end of the day, number 1 is just special. Number 1 is Justin Jefferson. All he does is produce. He's on track to be the greatest wide receiver in Minnesota Vikings history, and that's a team that had Chris Carter and Randy Moss on it. So talk about just an absolute special generational talent at the wide receiver position that has produced with a lot of below average to average quarterback play. And some people think that they know sports, but Ron knows sports. Follow the page. We're trying to hit 10K and comment below what do you all think of the list and who would you add that I didn't put on the list.